best deal in town. Get your tickets for Dollar Dog games at pirates.com/tickets.
Remember when your sandbox was your construction site? When you dreamt of building skyscrapers and moving mountains? Those video games where you build entire cities? That wasn't just play. Today, you can actually build it. From towering skyscrapers to bridges connecting communities, the International Union of Operating Engineers Local 66 turns childhood dreams into rewarding careers. We offer better benefits, retirement plans, and a safer work environment. If you can dream it, you can build it. Learn more at iuoe66.org.
O'Neal Cruz steps in the batter's box, leads off for the Pirates against veteran lefty Ryan Yarbrough. And here's the pitch. And it's a base hit into center field, a line drive for O'Neal Cruz. Didn't waste any time there. And he singles off the left-hander, Yarbrough.
Like it. Get up there, be aggressive. And he wants to see some lefties. Really struggled against the left-handed pitcher last year, but wasting no time, figures I'm going to get a first pitch fastball. He got it, turned it around.
Here's Nick Gonzalez batting in the 2-hole and playing second base. 0 for 2. And official plate appearances, Grapefruit League. First pitch inside to Nick Gonzalez, third base coach for the Pirates this year, and back in black and gold, Tony Beasley. First base coach is Tarek Brock. Leadoff hit for Cruz here. Bottom of the first inning. Lecom. And a swing and a miss. Pitch that was up. Brian Reynolds on deck. He was 3 for 3 yesterday. And then it's Ryan O'Hearn, followed by Marcel Osuna. This, it looks like shaping up to be possibly still early, but maybe the first 5 in the order come opening day, perhaps. Here's the 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Where do you like Cruz, John, do you think?
Yeah, it might be leadoff. I think it depends on how he's swinging the bat. I mean, he can change the game. We saw it early last year. I want to say that West Coast trip when he was in L.A. I mean, he was swinging the bat like a superstar.
Next pitch, swing, just did get a piece of it.
But when he goes to struggling and he can get in the ruts for a bit, and he did most of the second half, if he's struggling at the plate, not swinging it well, I don't know if you want to leave him in that leadoff spot. But when he's up there and putting the ball in play, yeah, he can handle that leadoff spot.
He's at first, held on there by Seth Brown of the Yankees. Yarbrough throws over there, and Cruz was back standing up. How about, O'Neal Cruz? I didn't recall this. He was tied for the National League lead in stolen bases with Juan Soto last year with 38.
Yeah, I mean,
what happened in baseball?
It's weird that the
year before last, Ellie De La Cruz stole 67.
Yeah. And I thought Cruz was on pace for that early on.
And there he goes. And a swing and a miss, and the throw down is not going to get him. It's a strikeout of Gonzalez, but a stolen base for Cruz.
Yeah, and I think maybe a combination of things, because he had, I felt like he had 30 at the All-Star break.
Yeah, he had a ton.
And obviously he wasn't getting on base as much, which is going to keep you from stealing bases if you're not on base. But that's part of it. He might have been a little less aggressive in the second half, but if he's getting on base, at a 350 clip or so, he's going to steal a lot more bases.
And now switch hitting Brian Reynolds fouls this pitch back. Reynolds 3 for 7. The first couple games of spring training. And starting in left field today was the designated hitter yesterday. Cruz at second, 1 out, bottom of the first here. And it's fouled off to the right, out of play. You had a little chat with Brian Reynolds, didn't you?
Just for a moment, talking about, his stance has changed a little bit. He's a little more upright, and, he was always pretty wide with his stance, got real low. And so I asked him about the ABS stuff.
0-2 pitch. A little bit high. The automated ball strike challenge system will be in play during the regular season. The first time in Major League Baseball. We saw it tested out spring training in a lot of ballparks, including here. Had a bunch of challenges yesterday.
Oh my! Yes.
Here's the 1-2. up. We lost count.
I mean, they ran out. They lost all their challenges. But there could have been 30.
But combined both teams, I don't know how many they had
at least
before
10.
they ran out. It was
at least 10.
wild.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Started to feel bad for the home plate umpire.
I know.
A rookie umpire, I believe. No, it wasn't. It was
Estabrook.
Yeah, Mike Estabrook. 2-2 pitch away, and it's a full count now. Yarbrough gave up the leadoff hit to Cruz. Struck out Gonzalez. Cruz stole second, and now 3-2 count on Reynolds with Ryan O'Hearn on deck for the Bucks.
You know, it's funny talking to Brian. It just doesn't seem to get rattled or ball fouled away the right side. It's just like anything you ask him. He doesn't seem too worried about anything. You know, he just wants to know what the zone's going to look like. You know, and it just. It'll change a little bit for him, just like everybody else. The zone's all going to be based on your height. Bottom of the zone, what is it, 27%? Top of the zone, 53%. Of your height?
3-2 pitch. A little bit up, ball 4, first and second. Yeah, it's interesting. As you said, I really hadn't thought much about it because Reynolds being such a wide stance guy, and it doesn't matter now what your stance is. That
right.
Strike zone remains the same.
Yeah, and with his stance last year, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. He was so wide and low that his strike zone wasn't as tall as a lot of guys, especially for his height. He's about 6'3".
O'Hearn looks for the pitch away. Ryan O'Hearn homered his first game in Sarasota against the Orioles.
So it won't matter how wide his stance is or how tall his stance is. His strike zone will be the same.
1-0 count on O'Hearn, lefty batter. Pirates signed him as a free agent. He bounces this foul to the right. Marcell Ozuna is on deck. That ABS challenge system, we'll get used to it. Each team gets 2 challenges per game. Unless you challenge and win, you keep that challenge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2. If you don't have a challenge left after 9 innings, if you go into extra innings, you get 1 per inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're not added up. If you don't have 1, you get 1. This ball hit high in the air to right. Going back is Schumann to the wall, makes the catch. And Cruz will tag and move up 90 feet. Max Schumann is the right fielder for the Yankees. O'Hearn flies out to deep right, brings up Marcell Ozuna.
I just missed it a little bit off the end of the bat. Probably had a little more wind yesterday. That might have ended up on the boardwalk yesterday. But routine fly ball. But in Florida in spring training, with the way the wind blows, sometimes those turn into homers.
Now Marcell Ozuna, his first official plate appearance in Grapefruit League action. Right-hand batter. He's put up some big seasons and pulls this ball foul out of play. Left field way. Get a chance to see the Pirates in action. Opening weekend at PNC Park, Friday, April 3rd through Sunday, April the 5th. Presented by Giant Eagle. The home opener, April the 3rd. Here's the pitch. In the dirt to Marcell Ozuna. On a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Blocked there by Peyton Henry, the catcher for the Yankees. They've got Seth Brown at first, Zach Short at second, Paul DeYoung hanging on. He's at short. Ryan McMahon at third. Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Max Schumann in the outfield left to right. First and third for the Pirates. 0-0 bottom of the first. And the 1-1 pitch from Yarbrough. Ozuna fouls this pitch back.
Yarbrough is always just a strange cat when you watch him pitch. I mean, he's throwing his fastball at 85, 86 miles per hour, and it gets on the hitters. It's hard to get to. Crafty, I guess you can call him. Lefty, slider, changeup. Will be a spot starter, or an opener. Go to the bullpen. It's been successful.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Bouncing ball right side and through, a base hit for Ozuna. Pirates lead 1-0. Reynolds goes to third as Cruz scores. Marcell Ozuna just bounces it through the right side for an RBI single.
And that's the one thing that we are really going to grow to appreciate. There are not very many hitters in the major leagues that are very good at driving in runs. They just have a knack to collect RBIs. He's one of those guys. Just very comfortable in the batter's box, doesn't get panicked, doesn't get too big, doesn't chase. He knows how to drive in runs.
104 ribbies 2 years ago, 100 in 23, 40 homers in 2023, 39 2 years ago. Pitch to Joey Bart is taken for ball one. Bart, though he was 0 for 2 on Friday, did have a walk in the game against the Baltimore Orioles. Here's the pitch. Pops this back out of play, and Don Kelly pointed out that Bart led off that inning, fell behind a couple of strikes, worked the walk. Next two batters followed with free passes. Pirates scored 2 runs without a hit in that frame down in Sarasota, and really appreciated the hustle from Nick York. Andy Rodriguez hit ground balls, could have been double plays, but they beat the rap as Bart swings and misses. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes on Joey Bart. He is the catcher today for the Pirates. Yarbrough and the Yankees trailing Pittsburgh here 1-0 in the first with runners at the corners. And the 1-2 pitch. Called third strike. Does Bart want to challenge? Nope. Didn't like the call, but he's not going to challenge. Strike 3 called, but the Pirates score on the Marcell Ozuna base hit to right field. And after 1-0 Bucks on the Pirates Radio Network, presented by Iron City and IC Light.
At AHN Sports Medicine, we know injuries. Tears, tweaks, pops, pulls, strains, sprains, and of course, breaks. We also know that no 2 injuries are alike, which is why at AHN Sports Medicine, we offer advanced surgical options and specialized sports performance physical therapy. At AHN, we see you. Call 412-DOCTORS to get expert care from AHN, the official medical provider of your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Food insecurity is something nobody should experience. That's why Edgar Snyder and Associates will donate $50 to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank for every Pirates double play this season. To learn more and see how you can help double down on food insecurity, visit edgarsnyder.com.
The Tampa Bay Rays come to town on Friday, April 17th for the first Zambelli Fireworks Night of the year. Arrive early to enjoy a pregame Miller Lite happy hour from the time gates open up until first pitch.